Losing weight will change your life. You will be a new person. And remind you,
Hey bestie, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bestie, like the video because it helps with my algorithm. So in today's video, we'll be talking about things that happens when you lose weight. So I've put the stitches together so that you watch. I'll be back, share my 2 cents.
losing weight will change your life. You will be a new person. And remind you, I lost 100 pounds naturally. And when I tell you, I am not the same person that I was before. Listen all the way up, sis. For starters, when you're dropping fat, losing weight, people say, oh, don't change when you drop that. Oh, no. You think I worked this hard to stay the same? No, I want you to put the work in so you can become a new person. They're going to wonder how and why and how did you do it and how long it took. All the while, you're putting the work in, not letting the time pass, because time goes regardless if you put the work in or not. Change your life, sis. Change your life. Secondly, people will definitely treat you different. It's a whole different respect factor. Your discipline will show up in your face, the way you act, the way you think, the way you move, the way your body looks, okay? Discipline is a whole different ball game, and most people cannot grasp the concept of it. So if you can, and you can transform your entire life from the inside out, that's a whole, people are going to respect you on a whole different level. I'm trying to tell you, this is coming from somebody who's been nearly 300 pounds her entire life. And now I won't see over 175 on any day. Right now I'm running in about 148, 150, but I will never be over 175 again in my life. I dropped off a whole body. Yes, I'm different. Yes, I put the work in. Yes, you got to respect it. And lastly, when you start to drop weight and you build a new lifestyle, I'm not going to lie, your whole life will change. Aside from fitness, the way you move, your friends, how you hang. Because what's happening is I can't let anything stop me from continuously reaching my goals. You can't stop me from missing this session because you want to go do this and do that. I can't do that with you today. You can't stop me from doing my cardio because you want to go do this and that and this and that. I can't do that with you today. Drop the weight and watch your entire lifestyle change, and that's okay. You can become a different person in this lifetime. And I hope this video gave you some insight on how to become a totally unrecognizable person. And if it did, I want you to comment hard below, and let's get unrecognizable together.
Body dysmorphia is literally a mental illness, because what do you mean? I've lost 150 pounds. I removed my loose skin. I did lipo 360, a tummy tuck, and I still look in the mirror and I feel like, damn, girl, you kind of big. Bitch, I wear a size fucking 0 and extra small. Yet, when I look in the mirror, I still feel like I look like a 3X. Someone explain this shit to me, because I'm fucking done. If you have my voodoo doll, cure my fucking dysmorphia. I don't care if you fucking slap me in the face every damn morning. Cure that shit.
Y'all, I literally feel like way less confident than I was before I started my weight loss journey. Like, when I go back and look at my old pictures, I thought I was that bitch, like, and nobody could tell me nothing. So it's crazy. It's like confidence has nothing to do with how you look. And it's like, I just need to go back to that mind state that I had before. Because now that I'm 60 pounds down, it's like I feel like I'm at I'm at a very, very insecure point. Like, I've always kind of been insecure when it comes to my like weight and shit and like my body. But it's like now I feel like I'm not good enough. Like, I know I'm not where I want to be, but it's like, damn, it's like, will I even truly be happy when I get to my goal? Like, because I thought this was going to make me like myself more. And I'm sitting here like, I need to do some soul searching.
Y'all, so I lost over 50 pounds over the last couple of years, and this is 3 things I've noticed since losing weight. Number 1, you're going to get a lot more attention, even from people who used to either bully you or laugh at you. Like, they could be like, hey, how did you do that? I need some advice. Or it's a dude that did not look your way and they trying to slide in those DMs talking about they liked you all of this time. Come on now. Number 2, people around you is going to ask you, are you okay? Don't you think you lost a bit much? Are you going to be anorexic? They're going to say things that are a little triggering, because that is not the case. Just because I want a slim waist don't mean nothing. Like, it sounds like you're deflecting a little bit there. And last but not least, that body dysmorphia is going to do its big one. But be kind to yourself. Remember that you made a lot of progress. Look at them progression pictures when that hits, but don't say I didn't tell y'all.
Here are some completely random side effects of losing weight as someone who has lost over 20 kg. First is that I feel a lot colder. I've got less body fat on my body, which is less insulation, so I am more sensitive to cold temperatures. Secondly, I get drunk a lot quicker. This is because I've got less body mass. The alcohol has less body to travel around, so it hits harder and it hits faster. Towels fit around my body so comfortably now. Like when you get out of the shower and wrap a towel around you, it sits without falling down, whereas before it wouldn't even make it round, and then if it did, it would just come undone all the time. But towels can actually sit around me comfortably now. My veins are a lot more prominent now because as fat decreases, they just become a lot more visible. So I can see veins on my arms and like my neck and things like that just so much more clearly. I feel like this one is obvious, but like simple tasks such as like tying your shoelaces or getting in and out the car is made so much easier now that I've lost a massive amount of weight, because before my body used to hinder me. My features are more defined, such as like my jaw, my cheekbones, but most importantly, my collarbones, so much more defined and they're so much more visible now that I've lost a lot of weight. There are so many other side effects to losing weight than just losing weight and looking different. It genuinely changes every aspect of your life, and I truly mean that.
Hey friends, I lost 81 pounds in 1 year, and let's talk TMI things that happen to you when you lose 81 pounds. And this is your warning that if you don't want to hear TMI things, this is your moment to scroll along, because I don't want to scar you for life if you're not ready for the things I'm about to say. Okay, let's do it. Let's start off strong and talk about the tatas, okay? You might be lucky and you might lose weight in your boobs, and you might, they might just still be perky. Unfortunately, in my 81 pound weight loss, they point south. They hang a little low. It is fine. They're small. You know what I mean? It's not that big of a deal. I'm very honest, and I say they look like two saggy ball sacks. It's not a big deal. You know what I mean? I don't have a lot of loose skin. This is where they mainly are. It's life. I'm not mad about it. I'm very confident. It is what it is. Story of my life, okay? Anyways, let's talk about how crazy it is that now, after losing 81 pounds, I can see my badge. I could not for a long time. And when I was shaving, I'd have to like really suck it in, like get a good angle. And now it is wild being able to see it. Not that I want to see it because they're ugly anyways, whatever. Anyways, do you lose weight in your coochie? Yes, I don't have loose skin down there, and that's a question that I've gotten before. She looks fine. I mean, some people just have a fat cat. It's fine. You know what I mean? It's fine. Let's talk the fact that I'm always cold, but my hormones are trying to regulate, so I am sweating right now in a sweater. My acne right now is horrible. My body acne. My period went away when I was 200 pounds, and now that I lost weight and I'm at a healthy weight, I got my period back. My hormones are regulating, and I'm getting acne again. Especially on my body, and they're like cystic too a little bit, which, so if you get that, it's fine, it's normal. Like I said, I am always cold, but right now I'm sweating. Maybe it's a quarter life crisis. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's talk about the booty. One of the first things I lost when I lost weight were the buns. They are no longer with us anymore, okay? But goals for 2024 are building a booty. But listen, if you're worried about losing the butt, unfortunately you can't pick where you lose the weight. I lost weight in my double chin first. She was in a triple chin, and now she is a regular chin for the first time in my life. I think that's my favorite part. I'm here for it. And this is your daily reminder that even if you have saggy tits and loose skin, you can still be happy losing weight, because I am so much happier and so much more confident. 81 pounds down than I was at 200 pounds.
You know what's wild about weight loss is you are always freezing. I've lost 135 pounds, and let me tell you, I never used to be a freeze baby, but now I am such a freeze baby. Like, my hands are always ice cubes, okay? My toes are always numb. I need to be wearing socks at all times, otherwise my feet are freezing. I'm pretty much living in my comfort sets at this point this winter in my sweatpants and my sweatshirts, because if I'm not wearing them, I'm freezing. It totally makes sense when you think about it that you are losing all of that insulation on your body. So duh, you're going to be colder. But the extreme freezing that I feel on a regular basis is like low-key insane. Is anybody else that has gone through a significant weight loss journey experiencing this? Like even right now, I've been sitting in my car in the heat after the gym and my fingers are like ice cold to the touch. It feels good on my face because my face is warm from working out, but my hands are absolutely freezing. So if you didn't know that about weight loss, that is definitely a side effect.
I don't feel like I lost 100 pounds. I feel like I'm the same size as I was when I started 10 months ago. I'm really struggling to see it. Nobody talks about this side of weight loss. It's hard. It's really hard. And I know I'm trying to focus on my non-scale victories. I am so happy for like the many things I've been able to experience, no longer needing a seatbelt extender. I went from a size 26 jeans now to a 18, almost a 16, which is absolutely insane to say. I feel the weight loss there. I know that I'm experiencing these non-scale victories, but what I struggle with the most is at the end of the night when I'm looking in the mirror at myself and I'm thinking, you don't look any different. You look the same. You look worse than you did before you started. I feel like I just want to push myself 10 times harder and reach that next goal. And I feel like my mind's not going to settle until I have another 100 pounds down again. Mental health is hard when you go through a weight loss journey. It's really, really hard. I think the fitness side of it is easy and like the doing it side is easy. What's hard is like going through all the mental stuff. Slowly but surely, we're gonna get there. We're gonna be able to see it. We're gonna be able to believe and look at ourselves and recognize what we have done. We're gonna get there.
Over the last year, I've lost 70 pounds and I have really enjoyed the entire process of doing it. I've enjoyed teaching myself how to cook. I've enjoyed all of the good things that come with it. But one of the things that I think has been so difficult is that I genuinely don't know what I look like until I see myself in a picture, because my body dysmorphia is like at an all-time high. I've talked about this previously about weight blindness, where I genuinely didn't think I looked as big as I did, and I thought that I always looked the way that I see myself in this camera right now. And then I'd see myself in pictures and I'm like, I would always think like there's no way that I look like that. But now I see myself, obviously how I see myself in the camera, I feel pretty right now. Like I feel like I look at myself and I'm happy with what things look like. But then I look in mirrors all the time and I'm like, I don't know if what I'm seeing is real, because I've struggled with that for so long, with like not seeing the real thing that's in front of me in the mirror. I hope that makes sense. For example, here at work, I have a mirror that I call a skinny mirror. Let me show you. Okay, I look at myself in this mirror and I'm like, okay, yeah, you look great. But then in this mirror, I look different and I still feel like I look good, but I don't look the same way that I look here. And then this is another mirror at work where I look at myself and I'm like I just feel like I look way bigger. So then it's like, what do I actually look like, you know? And yesterday when I was at my yoga class, I was in the back row, where I've been in the past, but I kept getting glimpses of myself where I'm like, holy, like I felt like I looked the way that I did 70 pounds ago. And I know that that's physically impossible. Like I didn't obviously gain 70 pounds in the time that I got to yoga class, but all I could picture was Nicole at 250 pounds, not Nicole at my current weight. Like the other day, I was in a fitting room at the mall and I looked at myself in the mirror and I'm like, something's off here, like something's weird. Like this isn't how I look in pictures, but like this is me right in front of me, so it must be real that this is actually how I look. So the body dysmorphia doesn't quit, unfortunately, the way that I expected that it would when I lost weight. If this is something that you struggle with as well, I'd love to chat, because I fear that this type of body dysmorphia is worse for my mental health than the opposite. Like when I thought that I was looking skinny and cute and whatever, it at least didn't affect my mental health the way that it does now, where like now I'm like, I have no clue what I look like. I have no clue what I look like. I don't know. It's weird.
These are things that nobody talks about when losing weight, and this is from somebody who's lost 180 pounds. Loose skin is inevitable, but it is not the end of the world. You might lose friends because you no longer fit into a box that they're comfortable with you being in. You might find that people are nicer to you, and that can be painful. But while it's to do with skinny privilege, it's also to do with how we present ourselves to the world and what's mirrored back to us. You will probably be cold all the time, like all the time. And your weight loss will probably be a topic of conversation for everybody for a very long time. And while these might seem a bit strange and a bit odd, believe me, the benefits of weight loss far outweigh, any negativity that will come from it, because this is about you and your journey. You are worth it.
Things that happen when you lose weight that no one talks about, part 3. Now it blows my mind that I don't see more people talking about this. Now, when I started my weight loss journey, my heaviest point was 18 stone 2. I'm now 11 stone 4 and I've still got a few little pounds that I want to lose. However, you are obviously a certain size. I've always been the same body shape, so I'm a pear shape. I'm smaller on top and I'm bigger on the bottom half. All of the females in my family carry their weight that way. That's just how it is. So that's my genetics. Now, when it comes to sizing, every store is different and every trend is different. Now, it doesn't matter where I go, I'm never the same size. I can go in H&M and literally try on a size 18 to 20, or then I could go into New Look and I can be in size 10, or I can go into River Island and I've been a size 8. So please do not take sizes as gospel, because they're bullshit. And in terms of you start losing weight, you then start fitting into these new sizes. But let me tell you, every 4 to 6 weeks and you continue to lose, you are going to be a different size. So you go in a shop and you never know what you are. So you cannot order online because 1, you don't know what the material feels like, and then 2, you don't know how much stretch it's got, so you don't know what it's going to fit like. Plus trends come and they go, and they're like bang bang bang. We can't do trends. We do not have the bodies for trends. Plus, I mean, I don't want to be a trend kind of girl. I like to follow my own little style, but even so, they're the sort of things that you can't join in on. And it annoys me because I feel like no one ever talks about that. And as if the sizing issue wasn't bad enough, the body dysmorphia that comes with losing weight is next level shit that I cannot prepare you for. I have lost 6.5 stone, very close to 7 stone, okay? And I still, to this day, sometimes see my body the same way as I did when I was that weight. And I'm sure I saw a documentary once that said that women who have issues with their weight see themselves 30% bigger than what they actually are, which I can definitely believe. But I look at myself and I do not see my new body. I see my old body, or a version of my heavier weight. And it is really, really difficult to get into that mindset, and you constantly criticize yourself, second guess yourself, think everyone has a motive when they compliment you or they're nice to you, because you just can't believe that they can be nice because you're still trapped in that mental prison of how you felt back when you were that heavier weight. So 1, you're going to spend a fortune. 2, you don't know what size you are. 3, body dysmorphia is real and it's hard. But let me tell you, it's worth it. So keep pushing through and we will get there eventually in the end at some point.
That's a video basis. I'm just here just to share my 2 cents, like what I think about today's video. We are talking about things that changes when you lose weight, okay? So when you lose weight, the first thing you notice is how differently your body feels. Carrying less weight means you can move with more easy. Things that once left you feeling tired, like climbing a flight of stairs or walking for a while, suddenly don't feel as draining anymore. Your energy level rises and your body begins to thank you in small ways. It's not always about looking smaller in the mirror. It's about feeling stronger and more capable in your daily life. Another thing that happens is your confidence begins to shift. At first, you might not even realize it, but little by little, you start to carry yourself differently. Clothes start to fitting better. You feel more comfortable in your own skin, and you might even notice yourself, smiling more. This newfound confidence doesn't just stay in your body, it spills in your relationship, your work, and the way you show up in the world. People may not even realize what changed, but they feel the difference in your energy. You also notice that your eating habits evolve over time. When you're focused on losing weight, you learn what food make you feel good and what fuels your body. It's not about dieting forever, it's about creating a new relationship with food. Suddenly, you're choosing meals not just because they taste good in the moment, but because you know how they make you feel after. This kind of awareness is something that stays with you even after the weight loss goals has been reached. Another thing, besties, relationship can change as well. Sometimes it's surprising when some people around you might be increasing are like willing to support you, cheering you on every step of the way. Others may react differently, either because they feel left out of your journey or because your progress brings up their own insecurities. This shift can be tough to navigate, but it also teaches you who truly wants the best for you. Losing weight is not just about the physical transformation, it's an emotional and social one too. So another thing, something else that happens is people start treating you differently. Even if they don't realize it, when you lose weight, society tends to place a high value on you simply because you appear to fit into what is considered healthy or attractive. Suddenly, strangers might be kinder, people might compliment you more, and you might even get more attention in society or dating situations. All this feels so good at times. It also can be an eye opening to realize how much of that attention wasn't given before, which makes you reflect on how people often treat others based on appearance. Another big change is how your mind feels. Weight loss is not just about the body, it's about the mental clarity too. Exercise, healthy food, and more confidence often lead to less stress, better sleep, and shape your mind. You might find yourself thinking more positivity and even feeling less anxious in situations that once made you nervous. It's like losing weight lifts a forge you didn't even realize you were living under. There's also physical side effects, bestie, that people don't always talk about. For example, you might notice changes in your skin, in your hair, or even in your hormones. Sometimes weight loss can bring challenges like loose skin or hair shedding, but these are things you learn to manage over time. They don't take away from your progress, but they do remind you that every transformation comes with adjustment. Another thing that happens is your discipline in one area of your life spills over into other areas. The same habit that helps you lose weight, consistency, patience, and self control, start to influence your finances, your career, even your relationship. You realize that if you can push through on your health goals, you can also push through in other areas of your life. Weight loss becomes a doorway to personal growth, not just physical achievement. Your wardrobe will also become a whole new adventure. Clothes that once didn't fit begin to feel too big. And suddenly you find yourself exploring new styles, colors, and fits that highlight your new body. Shopping can also become exciting again, and instead of hiding behind oversized clothes, you might start embracing your new figure. These small but significant changes can completely reshape how you see yourself in the mirror. Another thing that happens is you develop a stronger sense of self love. At first, many people lose weight because they dislike how they look, but through the progress, you begin to realize that taking care of your body is the ultimate form of respect and love. It shifts from I need to lose weight to be accepted to I deserve to feel good, healthy, and alive. That's a deep mental transformation that carries far more weight than the number on the scale.